तो वेक्टर प्रोडक्ट और क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट, स्केलर प्रोडक्ट या डॉट प्रोडक्ट पहला हो गया ਸੀਗਾ। तो सब तो पहला व्हाट इज अ वेक्टर? एनी क्वांटिटी that is having direction as well as magnitude. Also the addition, subtraction and multiplication obey vector laws of algebra. ठीक है। तो vector product for two vectors. Suppose vector you have two vector, vector A and vector B. Then A cross B defined as magnitude of A into magnitude of B into sine of the small angle between them, that is sin theta, into n cap. ठीक है। n cap ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈ, n cap is unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and vector B, or we can say n cap is perpendicular. It's a unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing A and B. So it is known as vector product because the resultant is a vector quantity. It is known as cross product because we are using here cross instead of a dot. We are using cross. So what is the magnitude of this cross product? A cross B. Magnitude A cross B is equal to, दो पार्ट्स हैं, आह पार्ट जो है मैग्नीट्यूड है, तो नाल आह वाला पार्ट जो है यूनिट वेक्टर है। तो मैग्नीट्यूड है ए बी साइन थीटा, ए बी साइन थीटा। ए जोड़ा है साडा मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ वैक्टर ए, इनू ए नाल लिखिया, बी मैग्नीट्यूड is equal to B, right? Angle between the two vectors here sin theta can be calculated as sin theta is equal to A cross B over AB sin theta. AB sin theta. So what is AB sin theta? AB sin theta magnitude of A cross B. So this is equal to A cross B over magnitude of A cross B, the sine of the angle between these two vectors, right? Now what is the importance of this cross product? Importance, geometrical importance, geometrical importance है कि magnitude of the cross product A cross B that represents the area of parallelogram. Like the parallelogram ABCD, suppose ABCD, right? So vector A, vector B, the angle between the two vectors, that is theta, and draw the altitude dm. What is the area of parallelogram? Area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to base into altitude, AB into dm, right? Then the right angle triangle, AMD sin theta is equal to perpendicular, that is MD over base, that is AM. perpendicular over hypotenuse, that is AD. So MD is equal to AD sin theta. AD sin theta. What is AD? Here AD है magnitude of vector AD is equal to B. This is B sin theta. Right? So area parallelogram. Area of parallelogram ABCD is equal to AB is equal to vector A. AB is equal to AB is equal to A. So this thing is AB sin theta. So what is AB sin theta? There is the magnitude of A cross B. Magnitude of A cross B. So geometrically, magnitude of cross product of two vectors that represents the area of a parallelogram. Now if A and B are the diagonals of the parallelogram, A and B are the diagonals of the parallelogram. Like this. These are the diagonals. The vector A, the B, then area of parallelogram. Also written as half the magnitude of A cross B. Right? ABCD. Okay. Now A and B are the diagonals of the parallelogram. So if these are the adjacent sides A, B and AD, then it's the magnitude of A cross B. So geometrically, the cross product of two vector represents the area of a parallelogram. Okay. Now how you have to determine this dot cross product in terms of its components. Sorry, it's not sin theta. T colors is n cap. N cap. Unit vector perpendicular to both A and B. N cap. ठीक है, sin theta can be written as A cross B or 1 minus cos square theta. Simply. You can calculate the cos theta from dot product. The cos theta is equal to A dot B over magnitude of A into magnitude of B. Like this. Okay, now cross product in terms of components. Cross product in terms of its components. So say vector A is equal to A1I plus A2J plus A3K. A1 component along x-axis, A2 along y-axis, A3 along z-axis. I, J, K, these are the unit vectors along x-axis, y and z. Unit vector along x-axis I, along y-axis J, along z-axis K. K is the unit vector. Similarly, vector B equal to B1I plus B2J plus B3K. Then A cross B A cross B is equal to A1I plus A2J plus A3K cross B1I plus B2J plus B3K. So first of all, you take the cross with this A1I, then A2J plus then A3K. So A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, these are scalars. Vector are only I, J and K. Scalar ordinary multiplication, A1 into B1. Vector the cross, I cross J plus A1, B2, I cross, this is I cross I. First case is I cross I. So I cross J plus A1, B3 into I cross K. Now with A2, B1, J cross I plus A2, B2, J cross J plus A2, B3, J cross K, plus A3, B1, K cross I plus A3, B2, K cross J plus A3, B3, K cross K. Now, the cross product of the vector with itself is always equal to 0. Now, I cross I equal to J cross J is equal to K cross K. These all are 0. Kyun? Because I cross I is equal to magnitude of I, sine of the angle between them, that is sine 0, into unit vector that is perpendicular to plane containing I and I, that may be J, that may be K. So sine 0, 0, this thing is 0. So I cross I is equal to 0. Similarly, J cross J, K cross K, they are all are 0. And the cross product of I, J and K that can be obtained like this. So this is I, J, K. Take the product clockwise positive, anti-clockwise it is negative. Now clockwise, I cross J. What's the next one? I cross J is equal to next vector, that is K. So किस तरह आया, किस तरह I cross J is equal to K मैथमेटिकली अगर देखना होवे, प्रूफ देखना है आके I cross J, right? I cross J is equal to magnitude of I, magnitude of J, sine of the angle between I and J, that is sine 90 degree, into a unit vector that is perpendicular to the plane containing I and J. I and J, they are in xy plane. The plane perpendicular to this xy plane is z-axis. So unit vector along z-axis is k. So this is 1, and this is 1 into k cap. So you get k cap. K. So similarly, j cross I, j cross k, k cross j. ठीक है, so I cross j is equal to k. Then j cross k is equal to I. K cross I is equal to j. Now anti-clockwise I cross k is equal to minus j. You have to use negative sign. K cross j is equal to minus I. J cross I minus k. तो 3 नेगेटिव है, 3 जेड़े हैं पॉजिटिव. So these values are used in the cross product. Say equation number 1. First step, using in 1. So that A cross B is equal to A1 B1, the coefficient is 0. So A1 B2 I cross J, A1 B2 I cross J, that is K. Plus A3 B3, sorry, A1 B1, A1 B3 into I cross K, that is minus J, plus A2 B1 into here A2 here J cross I, that is minus K, A2 B2 J cross J, that is 0. So this thing is 0, this is 0, and K cross K, these all are 0. So minus A2 B1 into K, then A2 B2 0 है, then A2 B2, then A2 B3 into A2 B3 J cross K, that is I plus I. Then A3 B1 K cross I, K cross I J plus then A3 B2 A3 B2 A3 B2 K cross J minus I and A3 B3, that is into 0. Then calculate the coefficient of I and J. I into A2 B3 A2 B3 minus A3 B2 J minus बाहर J A1 B3 A1 B3 minus A3 B1 plus K A1 B2 minus A2 B1. So this is the cross product in terms of components A cross B. ठीक है? So mathematically or the numerically to calculate the cross product, we have to use a determinant like this. A cross B is equal to A cross B is equal to, use a determinant like this. Right here I J K I J K, positive, negative, positive. These are the signs we have to use. So after that, write the component of vector A. ਜਿਹੜਾ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੰਪੋਨੈਂਟ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ ਉਹਦੇ ਕੰਪੋਨੈਂਟ ਬਾਅਦ ਵਿੱਚ. ਪਹਿਲਾਂ A ਹੈ, ਸੋ A1 A2 A3, फिर B है, that is B1 B2 B3. Then take the cross like this. ठीक, करना की है जो आई का कोएफिशिएंट लिखना, आई का कोएफिशिएंट लिखने वास्ते आई वाली रो तो आई वाला कॉलम ये छड़ देने हैं, तो रह गया पिछे A2 A3 B2 B3, J माइनस है, सो माइनस J, हूँ J वाली कॉलम तो J वाली रो A1 A3, बाकी बचा A1 A3 B1 B3, राइट, प्लस K वाली रो तो K वाला कॉलम छड़ देना, बाकी लिखना K वाली रो छड़ के K वाला कॉलम छड़ के फिर A1 A2 B1 B2, ठीक. Then you multiply this. Downward arrow positive, upward arrow negative. So here I into A2 B3 minus A3 B2, right, minus J A2 B3 A1 A3 A1 B3 minus A3 B1 plus K A1 B2 minus A2 B1, This is how you can calculate numerically the cross product of two vectors. So for example, say you want to find out the cross product of two vector A is equal to, numerically you take any vector, say it's 2i minus 3j plus k. ठीक, other vector B, for example, say B any vector 3i plus 2j minus k. You want to find out the magnitude or the cross product of two vector A cross B. There it is. Determinant I j k plus minus plus the component of A 2 minus 3 1, B 3 2 minus 1, right? The component of I वाली कॉलम छड़ के कॉलम छड़ता रो छड़ता -3 1 ते 2 -1 जे माइनस है माइनस जे वाला कॉलम ते रो छड़ के 2 1 ते 3 -1 प्लस के 2 -3 ते 3 2, right? So this is minus plus 3 minus 2 3 minus 2 I minus j minus 2 minus 3 plus k 2 दूनी 4 प्लस 9, ठीक है, 2 दूनी 4 माइनस 9 माइनस प्लस 3 minus 2 आई minus 2 minus 3 minus 5 plus 5 j 9 4 13 plus 13 k. This is the cross product of two vectors, vector A and B, right? Now you want magnitude. What is the magnitude of A cross B? Magnitude of A cross B. This thing is can we get an under root? Coefficient of I the square, that is 1, plus coefficient of B j square 25 plus coefficient of k the square 169. This is equal to 170 195 under root. This is the units, the magnitude of A cross B. Now say these are the two sides, adjacent sides of a parallelogram ABCD. Then what's the area of parallelogram? That is magnitude of A cross B. N is square unit. Area of parallelogram whose conjunctive adjacent sides are A and B. Then area of the parallelogram is equal to magnitude of A cross B. Magnitude of A cross B is equal to 195 square unit. Now suppose you want to find a unit vector perpendicular to both A and B, then n cap is equal to A cross B over magnitude of A cross B, like this. Magnitude of A cross B. Then what is the magnitude of A cross B? A cross B is I plus 5j plus 13k over under root 90, 195. This is a unit vector perpendicular to both vector A and B. Okay. Also, A cross B is not 0, so A and B are not parallel, because the cross product of two parallel vector is 0. So A cross B, they become I plus 5j plus 13k. So A cross B is not 0, so they are not parallel. Okay. Then what are the properties? बंद करते